All right, Archero 2, Chapter 3, Autumn Ruins. We're going in at like 295 attack. I think 1410 was our health. We're going to take the back arrow on this. And just to let you guys know, this is released in Canada. They are going to do a couple of patches before going global on it, is what I heard. A lot of people read it saying that this is fake, but it's under the actual Habby games there, so it's legit. A lot of people upset that they got a lot of time invested in Archero 1 and questioning what's going to happen to Archero 1, if they're just going to stop pushing things on it and focus on this. So I see the anger. You know, is what it is. I'm having fun with this. I'm still free to play at the moment. We'll grab the Fairy's Breath there, attack speed, and go launch through. So those things can be a little annoying, those blue blobs there, but really the big pain is going to be that Scythe Mage. You get enough of those kind of purple, I guess they're purple, they're not blue. Purple and blue, let's call it that. You get enough of those things on there rushing you, it can be a little bit of annoyance. But those scythes are definitely something that screwed me up getting launched at me. New wall piercing, first time seeing that, but I'm going to go for diagonal arrows on this one. That seems like that is my way. I love my diags. And they do have multi-shot in this too. It's a legendary one. They label it something different, but it says, like the description gives a multi-shot +1. Those mages can be a pain with those stars. Sometimes they launch them out and they're close. You can't kind of sneak in between them, and then other times they're spread out and you have to sneak in between them. So even though I didn't do it there, always good to keep your distance. Drop these wall guys. Those things, as you can see right there, they will go around corners and then shoot up and down. Oh, got me. But I do like these invincibility vials. They seem to really help out on a lot of situations. Like, I haven't played a board yet where they didn't come in handy. But a lot of times I'll go and rush to get one of those and take a hit on my way to get it. Or I'll just underestimate how long it lasts for and then take a hit. So, snake thing, this is going to bounce off the wall. You'd think it would come right back at you. Not the case. But those three that spread out right there, that you got to watch out for, because as they get closer to you, it's like, oh, there he is, and they'll start to curve in. And I usually forget about that a lot of times. And then there's that last attack right there where it just splits out. Those ones don't seem to curve, but the biggest annoyance is probably going to be the snakes that are trailing around in 5 there. Just because it's kind of unpredictable once it hits the wall. I mean, I'm sure you could predict it, but it's not easy when you're playing the game. But that one and then the three's a little bit easier to dodge, even though you saw me take the hit there a little bit ago. But that one where it's just 6 out in different directions, that's nothing to stress about. Alright, what are we going to get here? I think I'm going to go for the piercing arrow on that one. I mean, we got things with diagonal, so maybe that might help out a little bit. And what's the Valkyrie going to give us? Rare, epic. Oh, diagonal arrows again. You could tell that I was a staff user. Alright, Pearson was working there pretty nice, so I really need that kind of tracking one, though. I find with the tracking, if I go and grab things like the arrows first, or like, you know, front arrow, multi-shot, that tracking one doesn't seem to like pop up as often. But if I go and I grab that first, then I'll have better chances of, you know, having that combined with something like diagonal arrows. But it also seems like once I get that, you know, the diagonal arrows don't pop up as much, although there are a lot more abilities in this than what we had in Archer 1. Especially, there's a lot more stuff in this game at launch than the original 2. And it's a lot easier. I mean, Archer, when that first came out, that was freaking hard. And here I am thinking back to the original 2. I'm like, I don't know about bomb sprites. They're not really that strong, but The sprites actually seem to help out pretty decent in this game. At least at these lower chapters. Get rid of those guys. Come on. We're just missing them. Let the bombs take care of it. Well, that's an annoying setup right there. Well, those were nice and close together. Let's grab that. Play safe for a second. And now we'll keep our distance and just watch out for those volleys on them. Got him. Okay, look at that. Tracking eye. Bam. Game over for these guys. Although they're not going to track the best. I mean, if we're on one side of the screen and they're on the other side, there's good chances we're going to get like 3 hits on it. There is a staff in the game. I haven't used it yet because I think my rarity is still pretty low on it. But we'll have to see when I switch over and get that thing level up. That might change things a little bit. But right now we got just the regular bow. I think at the epic version of that, I'll go attack power. Epic version, it's going to have like an AoE explosion sometimes. So this guy right here, no brainer. This is probably one of the easier bosses. I think that's all he's going to do is bounce back and forth. I find myself, I get a little lazy with this because if I'm not hitting hard enough, I will kind of just start like, oh, let me get closer. Let me just try to shotgun him. And especially when I get those invincibilities, I tend to grab those, get close, and then next thing you know, I just take some stupid nonsense hits for just not playing smart. There we go. No, it got us. No devil today. XP small, sure. Oh, we're kind of crammed in here. Can we drop it before it drops us? Ooh, those stars. Alright, now we can kind of play safe a little bit. It seems like a good distance for hitting it. 22. I don't like being crammed here. We'll grab that. We got to get rid of these wolves. Very annoying, them wolves. Always have been, always will be. Oh, got to watch out for that. Get you. Split arrow seems like a good way to go on this. Launching out in some different directions. I haven't done anything with like slow down to see like how that changes damage, if front arrow is gonna change it. I'm just playing the game right now. We'll see how well this game does, and maybe we'll do more stuff on it. But right now I'm doing a lot of Supercell stuff, you know, besides me just pushing a whole bunch of videos out on this game. The reason why I'm going and just uploading all these chapter videos is whenever I play one of these games, I'm like, oh, I'll do it later, and I never end up doing it, and then, you know, I'll just throw scattered ones out. I usually start doing it like by like chapter 15, chapter 16, so I'm trying to like be proactive on this. Let's go and grab the one which is going to be the negatives. What was it? Giant strength, I would think it was. But yeah, just trying to be consistent with it, because like I said, I'm bad at doing that. And then I'll have people comment like, oh, like how to beat chapter 3, and it's like, oh yeah, I was too lazy back then to make a guide on it, and I never upload it, and then I ran out of storage on my phone and I deleted it because I was thinking, oh, I'm already on chapter 10, so why would I put up 3? So we'll definitely start pushing out a bunch of these this week just to kind of have them out there. I don't know. Maybe it'll help some people. Maybe some people just like to watch it. But that's my plan. Come on. Oh, not a good situation. Up and down. Let's clear ourselves. Okay, you're gonna come around, you jerk. Get him. I think we're going into we're going into 29. So it's gonna be you're a Valkyrie or a fairy or an angel. Let's see what we got. Yep, it's an angel. I could use healing on it, but I kind of do want attack power also. But just to be safe, we'll go for the heal. Alright, this dude's annoying right here, because they're going to spawn somebody else. You see our archer up there, and then those green things. So there's one it shoots out, which is just going to be slow and it trails you. So I'll try to grab those invincibility vials and just kind of run into it to get off the screen. They do phase out eventually, but the tricky one is when he throws out these 5. See how they just kind of home in at you? Kind of like the snakes did on the other one. So you got to find like either to cut in between that first and second one or that fourth and fifth one. Or if you have the invincibility, you just go and pop that right before they shoot out at you. Like that. You just go and grab it, run into it, get off the screen. Run between 1 and 2. That guy spawned right next to me. Just barely missed those arrows. He's pretty close. But yeah, I find myself, I'll just like kind of do like a shot, then move, then a shot, and then move, and it's just easier just to get those green things right off. Come on, drop. There we go. Heal up. I'm gonna say, I think it was still just hanging out tracking me. What do we got here? Come on, nice. Give us a legendary. Rare. Epic. Nice. Those fireworks, that's what you want to see. Attack power up 4 times. Got some poison there too. Sometimes I grab abilities, I don't even remember grabbing it. It's like, oh yeah, I got that all of a sudden. Get those. Drop this guy. And grab that invincibility. Go up through here, 35. That Valkyrie. Here's our forward arrow right there. Like I said, haven't tested, know if it drops damage at all or drops speed or any of that stuff. Just grabbing what I like to grab. Get herself out of the way of these. I really like poison inside this game. Seems to be pretty decent. Should we go for the Venom Sprite on or summon Flying Swords? So Flying Sword's doing 338. We're attacking for 407. That's not a bad deal. And we'll grab attack power here. Alright, so the pumpkin here is going to launch out kind of like 3 big bombs. And I believe he does that twice. And then he's going to launch out like a kind of like a 3-shot. And once those things hit, they're going to split off into like a Y. So bam, right there. And as you can see, they bounce off the wall. So that could be a little tricky. That's a more annoying one. But if you look at the hitbox of those big ones, they could definitely screw you up too. But I find the little ones more annoying than the arrow ones, and just because of all that right there. Not the worst boss, but he could be a little tricky. Got him. Deal with the devil. Lose 212 for rotating laser orbs. I do like the laser orbs, but we're going to skip out on it. I have a bad tendency to make deals with the devil and leave myself with just barely any health, so I'm trying not to do that. Yeah, once you get that poison, it just seems like things go so much easier. Just having that slow creep on them. Oh, we're going to struggle to get in. Let our bomber kind of just hit them. Got that one. They're poisoned. these guys. Get the wolves. Oop. The mages, man. Put a little box in there. Let's grab this invincibility. Get rid of these scythe mages. At least get rid of one of them. The other one is poison. Oh, look at them bombs kicking in. There's our rotating vamp balls right there. That's another thing I try to get if I see them inside this game. It's a little bit late to get them. But with having that compared with the invincibility vial, gain shield that blocks 1 hit per wave, or meteors. I'm not a fan of meteors, but we'll take the shield. Yeah, so I mean, you pair those, the vial with those kind of bloodthirst rings, you can just heal yourself back up so easily. It's one of my favorite things to do. We're full health right now. Oh, that was a block. Was it a block or was it a dodge? Oh, we had the shield around us. Come on. Come on and get him. There we go. Go and see an angel here. We are all healed up, so we'll grab movement speed. And, alright, we got ourselves a rock golem. Okay, those things don't bounce. He's shooting out 5. 4s, those ones will kind of bounce. Bounce 2. So they bounce twice. 1, 2, and then that's it. So careful of the 4s. I don't think this guy does like any spinning thing at us. That was always kind of the annoyance with the golem. It's like, okay, he's going to launch out rocks and then he's going to spin at you. So no spins, just your 5 shots and then your 4s that bounces twice. And we seem to be taking them down pretty easily with having the homing on them there. And that's it. So bam, chapter 50, or chapter 50, chapter 3. There are 50 chapters in this, but that's how I did it. So if you didn't see chapter 2, I'll have it linked up right over here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.